Hello crafters, Gareth from G's Creation and welcome to today's video. I was inspired by an image I saw on Pinterest. Well, actually it wasn't Pinterest, it was just online. If I can find it, it was this image here. It was this image here. Now I thought that this image would make a brilliant kind of card. Obviously not using the images in the background, but that kind of little box rectangle kind of image. I've got a 6x6 card base and I've got this 6x6 paper pad and its fall is in the air. Now I was decided to use this page here, and I'm going to cut it down to 5 3/4 inches. So I'm going to cut it down to 5 3/4 inches. Oh, there's two pieces there. I took out two pieces by mistake. Oh well. Right. And then using a pencil and ruler, I am going to draw lines on here. I'm going to cut these out. So I've got my lines, and obviously I'll be able to cut these out, rub these lines out once I get the desired cutouts. I think that's all of them. I'm going to go around. If I see any pencil lines, I'm going to rub them out with my eraser. Okay, bring back my card base. Zoom you back out. Right, I've got all my pieces here. Now I need to literally put the jigsaw pieces back together. No. Maybe I should have numbered these. That might have been a good idea. Might be a good idea for you to number yours, guys. That's why I like doing these videos, because then I can make the mistakes so you don't have to. I'm going to play around with this, so I'll just fast forward this bit. I've got my jigsaw puzzle back together, but I'm just going to move it to one side. I really would recommend that you put numbers on the back of your pieces, unless you enjoy doing jigsaw puzzles, then you can have a bit of fun putting it all back together. So, right, but before I stick anything down, I am going to use a glue dot on each of the pieces, because I don't want to glue it down and then I have to move things around. So I'm just going to put a glue dot on the back and then put them into position, but they're not glued down, because obviously I want a nice border of the white card base to show through. The good thing about not gluing them down is that you do have the wiggle time. If I just use my if I just put them straight down using the art glitter glue, there's no way I would be able to take them off. So that's the general idea. So I'm going to stick these down now. Now I have them in the right place using the art glitter glue. So I'm going to start in this corner here. Take off the glue dot. If you've got some of that double-sided tape that isn't overly sticky, then I would recommend you use that rather than a really sticky adhesive. I think it's a good thing to start in the corners, because then at least you get everything should be right the further you go into the middle. So I'm going to do the four corners. The same amount of space as I have all the other ones, and then I'm simply going to work inwards. Okay, now it's time to get a sentiment. So going to my scrap drawer and going to my Cuttlebug. Okay, so using my Cuttlebug, I'm going to cut out a rectangle using the traditional A, B and C sandwich. I'm going to use the new stitched, well not new, but one of the newer stitched nesting dies, if I can get it open. Now this is the rectangle nesting die, and as I'm using rectangles and squares on the card, I thought it would be good to use this set. Now this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 piece set, and the largest rectangle measures 3¼ inches by 4½, and the smallest one is probably ½ inch, I'd imagine. Yep, ½ inch by just under 2 inches. So nice size. Now I haven't decided what stamping I'm going to use. I think I might use one of Mei stamp sets, because you know, Mei stamp sets are the stamp sets to use. Let me have a look. Which one do I want to use? I think I'm going to use the pumpkin, and I'm going to put something on pumpkin. So I'm going to move these out the way, and I'm going to move the Cuttlebug, so I need to do some stamping. So just move this out the way momentarily. Okay. So I'm going to use the pumpkin shaped stitched image. And I'm going to use, I have a memento which is an ideal colour for it. Well, I thought I did. I thought I had an orange memento. Okay, I don't. I'm going to use the Distress Ink Wild Honey. I'm going to stamp that in the corner here, and I'm also going to choose a sentiment. Truly grateful, autumn is my favourite colour. That's what I'm going to use. Autumn is my favourite colour, and I think I'm going to use Vintage Photo for that, to bring out some of the other colours in the background paper. Right, autumn is my favourite colour, right. I shall clean those up afterwards. Now using, which one do I want to? Yeah, I'm going to use this size. I'm going to just cut you out. And I'm going to cut a piece out using this size rectangle. And the size rectangle I'm using is 2 inches by 3½. Let's pop you in. I can see these rectangle dies being great for Santa belts, the buckle on Santa belts. So I have have that cut out, and I'm going to emboss it as well. I'm going to emboss it using the oak leaf embossing folder, which is available from the store also, and that's an X-Cut brand. So I need my A, B and B plate as a folder. And I'm going to pop you in. Make sure I've still got battery, yes. Do I want it so the things are out or in? Right, pop that in there. And then I'm going to run this through the Cuttlebug also. There we go. Cut out my sentiment. These fussy cutting scissors are also available from G's Embellishment Emporium. I'm just leaving a little white border, and in fact I may even cut out another rectangle to back this one on, because by the time I've got this on there it will probably disappear. So I'm going to put a bit of colour on here. What colour shall I use? I want a kind of autumnal looking colour. Maybe these shabby shutters. I could use the shabby shutters. Just want to put a pop of colour onto this this die here. And I'm going to use these two colours as well, as that's what I used for the pumpkin sentiment. And where is my, there it is, and the vintage photo. Just to give it the kind of autumnal colours. Okay, that looks good to me. I'm going to pop you on there. I'm just going to use a couple of foam dots to raise you up a bit. Let's bring the card back over. I definitely need to pop it up on something, maybe some autumnal tone of colour. So back to my scrap pouch. Maybe this orange. Maybe this orange would work. Right, so using the next one up, I'm going to run this through the Cuttlebug. That gives me a backing for the actual sentiment then. Right, let's have a look. Move those out of the way. Yep, that's much better. I prefer that. It stands out more. Okay, I bring my card base over and I'm simply going to adhere it. Where do I want it? About there, I think. I'm going to put that just there, making sure it's straight, and that I'm going to call finish. So I'm just going to bring over my phone and show you the image that inspired this card. So that was the inspiration for the card, and that's the card. So I think it turned out quite similar. You could use an ornate. I've got the ornate oval dies, which have been lovely, which is what I thought I was going to use at first, but I decided to use the rectangles because of the rectangles in the card. But I think maybe the ornate would be the way to go. So there's the inspiration, and there's the finished article. Thank you very much for joining me today, crafters, and I will see you again very soon. Take care now. Bye bye.